kids! This time, I'm going to tell you a story about fairy tale entitled Abby and Grandma's Genie. Once upon a time, there was an orphan who was very delightful, beautiful and kind, named Abby, who lived with her adoptive family in a castle. Unfortunately, as she grew up, they didn't treat her like a family. Instead, they made her as a housemaid and maltreated her. At first, Abby and her adoptive siblings, Sarah and Brianna, had a great bonding with each other when they were little, especially in reading books. But Abby is the only kind-hearted among them. She knew how to please her adoptive parents. That's why they're giving more attention to Abby than their own children. It happened one day when Sarah and Brianna got jealous to Abby and started to hate her. Wow, what's in that new book? It's looked like very interesting because you two were focusing on reading to it, Abby said comfortably to Sarah and Brianna. But there was a surprising silence because they just ignored Abby. At that moment, Abby was trapped and she could do nothing, so she decided to just let her siblings and left. The next morning, Sarah and Brianna had a bad plan for Abby. Abby, can I ask you a favor? Brianna uttered while Abby was helping the maid with cleaning the room. Oh, by the way, we're so sorry about last night, Abby. Please forgive us, she added. It's okay, Brianna. How may I help you? And where is Sarah anyway? Abby said in a modest tone and with a dazzling smile that made Brianna irritated, but she assured not to be caught by her. Yes, actually, Sarah needs your help, Abby. Can you please assist her in the other room? Brianna demanded. Abby went right away, but she cannot find Sarah in the same room. She continued looking for her. Sarah, where are you? I'm just here if you need help. Oh, Abby, I'm here inside this big cabinet. Can you come in and hold these books for me? Sarah requested. Then, Abby walked through the cabinet. When she was going to open it and stepped and fell down from the cabinet and right into the hole. She didn't know that Sarah was not in the cabinet, but she was actually at the edge of it. Brianna went inside to see if their plan was successful and they both laughed aloud. The night passed. Abby was still unconscious down the hole that was very dark and scary. Their parents asked where Abby is, but the two girls lied and said that she skipped and went outside the castle. In the morning, luckily Abby already was conscious, but she almost lost her voice shouting for help. Not until there was this boy called Felix who just passed by the backyard of the castle looking for his missing pet when he heard the voice of a girl. He immediately looked where it came from. Then finally, he found Abby and he helped her out of the hole. Are you alright? Felix asked. Yeah, thank you for helping me, Abby answered. Then she passed out. Luckily, Felix caught her right away. When Felix recognized that the girl he helped was so beautiful and charming, he assumed that she is one of the princesses in the castle, so he did not hesitate to bring her back. When he was about to go, Sarah and Brianna didn't expect what will happen because they are complacent that Abby will not survive. So, they're just enjoying playing and reading books in the room. Felix told to the adoptive parents of Abby where he found her and they were very sorry for Abby's condition. They brought Abby inside immediately and nursed her. They thanked Felix for his goodwill in helping Abby before he left the castle. After an hour, Abby finally woke up. Then she told and explained to her adoptive parents everything that happened. Why did Sarah and Brianna did that to you? They even lied to us. All we know you skipped and enjoyed life outside the castle, the queen said. Sarah and Brianna were scolded by their parents because of what they did. And because of that, they hated Abby even more. At night, Abby dreamed about the boy who helped her, and she had the desire to meet him personally, but unfortunately, she didn't know how and where to find him. She just prayed that one day they will meet again. Days passed by. Sarah and Brianna became conspicuous that Abby got more attention from their parents. So, they planned how to destroy Abby's image to make their parents hate her. One day, Sarah and Brianna convinced Abby to play with them. So, Abby agreed because all she knew, they don't hate her anymore. Aside from that, Abby missed their bandings. In the middle of their play, Brianna commanded, "Wow, those flowers are beautiful and smell something good. Can you take them and give to me, Abby?" "Yes, of course, Brianna. I would like to because I also want to smell those flowers, those beautiful flowers." When Abby went to get those flowers that were placed in a big vase, Sarah immediately ran to Brianna's side and they both smiled. When Abby was about to hand the big vase full of flowers to Brianna, she was shocked when the vase fell because Brianna accidentally didn't hold it. Sarah and Brianna were injured and they both cried aloud until their parents went to see what happened to them. Brianna blamed Abby for what happened and their plan was successful because their parents got very angry to Abby to the point that they locked her in the other room as her punishment. Starting from that day, Abby's life became miserable. As she grew older, they treated her like one of their mates. Her adoptive parents didn't cherish Abby anymore. They even sided Sarah and Brianna in mistreating Abby, except those maids who were always there to help her when she suffered a lot from abuse. Months passed by. Felix visited the castle and he witnessed the condition of Abby. He decided to help her out, but unfortunately he failed because they were caught by Sarah and they were both locked up. They punished Felix for what he did by whipping him. Abby was so sorry for Felix, but she did not do anything to help him. Until one day, they're starving to death, so they decided to find a way to escape from the room where they're locked up. In the middle of their searching, Abby found a box that contained a letter and an old kettle. Abby first read the letter and she found that it was her grandmother who wrote. "Abby, what's in that letter?" Felix asked. "It's for me, Felix. My grandma informed to this letter that if I found her kettle, I will wipe and make a wish from the genie to set me free from this room because she knew that one day those who adopted me will mistreat me like what they did to her until she died," Abby answered. There's one more thing you should know, Felix," Abby added. "The truth behind is that my adoptive parents are actually servants here in the castle before, and Grandma was the queen. She was the only one who took care for me when I was still a baby from the day that my biological parents died from an accident. Grandma trusted very much her servants, not knowing that they will only betray her. But she begged that if they will mistreat her, they should at least adopt me and treat me as their own child. Then Grandma died because she suffered a lot." Abby shared what she found out from the letter. "Okay, then make a wish, Abby. You should save the castle and correct all the mistakes they have done to you," Felix said. Abby did not hesitate and immediately wiped the old kettle and the genie came out. She first wished that they will be freed from where they're locked up. Second, she wished that she will become a queen and Felix will become a king in the castle. The third wish, Abby thought she would punish Sarah and Brianna with their parents, but Abby was still very kind and gave a chance to them to just become servants as their punishment. As her third wish, she only asked Genie a life full of happiness and no hatred between her and those who were in the castle. So, Abby and Felix lived happily ever after.